In the very competitive and cost-conscious environment we find ourselves in today, a lot of companies are beginning to realize that most matters can be successfully dealt with within the company if there are workable teams of problem-solving expertise in place. By getting the most out of the resources available from the people already knowledgeable on the problem, the company can problem solve more effectively and in a fraction of the time, and not have to go through the expensive and lengthy process of bringing in outside consultants and consulting teams. That's hard for me to say because that's one of the things I do, is consult with others on problems. See, teamwork or teams can and will work on a lot of activities. There is decision-making, problem-solving, communication, and a number of other activities. So in this section, we look at the team building exercise that tackle different aspects of teamwork, no matter what the issue is you're dealing with. We're going to look at what are the different exercises that a team can participate in. What do these exercises entail, and how are they important? See, relationships can't be forced. People need to work on different things to make them work. This is the same thing with teamwork. People will not just automatically learn to communicate and trust each other. They have to work on these skills. So where do we start? The successful companies realize that by getting their employees to work in teams, ongoing challenges, opportunities, improvements, re-engineering, and product development, problem solving, and many other aspects can be better addressed, and solutions found simply based on the oneness effect of the problem-solving mindset. Being able to quickly deploy teams whenever there is a need can only be done if the proper complementing tools and training are constantly available. So what? Well, let's press on and see if we can come up with some tools. Some of the problem-solving areas that should be covered within the team-building exercises should be clearly defined. These may include clearly defined goals, identifying and prioritizing listing the barriers pertaining to the intended goals, that's usually budget, suitable development of solutions that are not only clever and cost-effective, but should also be workable. Not forgetting the cooperation of all involved is another very important element that should not be overlooked, as this one element can derail any problem-solving exercise. We're going to get into that a lot more later. Now, when all of this has been discussed and explored, the next step in the problem-solving venture should be to ensure the proper execution of the plan. In other words, you want to reach a solution. See, like any goal, the first step then at this stage should be to have a written discovery agreement. In this document, a description of the problem, the opportunity or challenge, etc., would be spelled out. Then, a brief paragraph stating the solution the team has come up with. Then, an outline of the steps necessary to accomplish the goal together with time commitments and who on the team hopefully has volunteered, but at least someone who has been assigned the task, any budget requirements, and any other pertinent details of the goal. Constant, which means periodic checks, should be made to ensure the exercise is kept on track and the problems are effectively solved, or at the very least, some success is shown in understanding the problem and addressing it. Now keep in mind, every team member should keep in mind, this is not a sacred document. It can be changed or completely rewritten, and a new detailed discovery agreement will emerge. All this is done with the end goal in mind to ensure the smooth and speedy accomplishment of the goal or the goals. With the necessary tools and techniques available, most teams can accomplish great things for the company.